Have you ever felt like you're battling life's challenges alone? Wondering why some people seem to thrive while others remain stuck? It almost feels like they have a secret you've yet to discover, doesn't it? Well, you're about to uncover those answers. Proverbs 24 isn't just a collection of beautiful sayings. It's a genuine guide for anyone looking to succeed in life with practical and transformative wisdom. And here's the kicker. Many of the most powerful lessons are hidden in details most people overlook. In this video, you'll uncover 10 incredible lessons drawn from centuries-old wisdom that can turn the tide in your life. But pay close attention. These lessons aren't just fancy concepts. They offer actionable steps you can take daily. We'll explore how to build resilience in tough times, wield wisdom as your greatest weapon, and overcome the pride that often sabotages success. Get ready for a journey that will challenge your perspective and, at the same time, open doors to new possibilities. So, are you ready to transform your life? Lesson 1. Strengthen yourself in times of adversity. Ever had one of those days when everything seems to fall apart, and you barely have the strength to carry on? Proverbs 24 challenges us to be stronger than we think in those moments. It says that those who falter in the face of adversity show little strength. Tough words, but liberating at the same time. Challenges aren't enemies. They're teachers that push us to grow. Think of a blacksmith shaping metal in fire. Every hammer strike is painful yet necessary to create a masterpiece. When challenges arise, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Here's a simple practice. Start with small exercises in resilience. For instance, when something doesn't go as planned, skip the complaints and look for creative solutions. Lost a job? Instead of seeing it as an end, view it as an opportunity to learn new skills or start the business you've always dreamed of. Adversity is often the unattractive wrapping of a precious gift. Want to see how this strength applies to other areas of life? Let's dive deeper. Lesson 2. Wisdom is your greatest strength. Proverbs 24 reminds us that a strong and well-built house doesn't rely on thick walls but on wisdom and understanding. Imagine this in your life. The foundation of all your achievements lies in the choices you make and the knowledge you gain. It's not just about knowing what's right but applying it at the right time and in the right way. For example, before making a big decision like switching careers, ask yourself, am I building on a solid foundation or chasing fleeting impulses? Start by investing in continuous learning. Today, there are amazing resources like guided Bible studies to help you grow spiritually and practically. Dive into books like The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People or take courses that enhance your skills. Wisdom isn't found by chance. It's pursued intentionally. Ready to see how wisdom can turn your battles into victories? The next lesson shows the way. Lesson 3. The value of seeking wise counsel. Proverbs 24 teaches us that no one wins battles alone. Wise counsel is like a map for the warrior navigating unknown lands. Without it, the risk of getting lost is high. Think about your own life. How often have you made hasty decisions because you didn't seek guidance? If you're planning to start a business, wouldn't it be safer to learn from someone who's already walked that path? Having a mentor or even a trusted group can make all the difference between success and failure. To apply this, start small. Make a list of people you admire and reach out. Maybe it's a friend great with finances or a colleague who always seems to know the right move. Ask them what they would do in your shoes. You can also join study groups or communities discussing books like Proverbs to grow together. And speaking of strategic steps, the next lesson will teach you the power of never giving up, even when all seems lost. Lesson 4. Don't give up after failure. Proverbs teaches us that the righteous may fall 7 times but always rise again. This is a direct call to abandon a defeatist mindset and embrace resilience as a way of life. Think of an athlete training for the Olympics. Every mistake, every fall is simply part of the growth process. The same applies to you. When things go wrong, a failed project or a missed job opportunity, see it as practice, not a final destination. To build this habit, develop a daily reflection routine. Keep a journal of your setbacks and the lessons learned from each. If you missed a job opportunity, ask yourself, what can I do better next time? Perhaps invest in a course or work on your confidence. The goal isn't to avoid falling but to rise stronger each time. And speaking of strength, let's now explore how justice and empathy can build a life of deeper meaning. Lesson 5. Act with justice and empathy. Proverbs 24 warns us against plotting harm against others, a reminder that our actions directly impact those around us. Acting with justice and empathy isn't just about morality. It's about building trust and strong relationships. Imagine the impact of a small gesture, like helping an overwhelmed coworker. Small acts of kindness create a positive cycle that transforms both your life and theirs. To practice, look for ways to be more fair and generous. Start at home. Resolve family conflicts with patience, listen more, and criticize less. At work, offer help without expecting anything in return. These gestures aren't signs of weakness but moral strength. As we cultivate justice, let's also remember the importance of humility, even in our victories, a lesson for the next section. Lesson 6. Beware of pride. Proverbs 24 warns us not to gloat over our enemy's downfall, reminding us that excessive pride is a trap that isolates and blinds us to the challenges ahead. How often have you seen someone celebrate a win arrogantly, only to stumble soon after because they underestimated what lay ahead? Pride can be deceptive, and true greatness comes from humility, acknowledging that every victory is a combination of effort, support, and grace. Combat pride by practicing gratitude every day. Write down 3 things you're thankful for, especially the people and circumstances that contributed to your success. Avoid comparing your progress to others. Instead, focus on how far you've come. Celebrating with humility ensures you're prepared for the next challenge. And speaking of preparation, the next lesson reveals the importance of diligence in building your life. Lesson 7. Build your life with diligence. Proverbs 24 emphasizes preparing your work before you build, highlighting the value of diligence as the cornerstone of lasting success. Think of a farmer who plants seeds without first preparing the soil. No matter how good the seeds are, they won't flourish. Life works the same way. Without careful planning and consistent effort, dreams remain unfulfilled. Diligence separates achievers from mere dreamers. To apply this, take a structured approach to your goals. For instance, if you want to improve your health, start by researching balanced diets, consulting a nutritionist, or setting a realistic workout routine. In your career, break large projects into smaller, actionable steps with deadlines. As we focus on diligence, another subtle enemy emerges: comparison. Let's tackle that next. Lesson 8. Avoid comparisons and focus on your purpose. Proverbs 24 advises against envying the wicked, offering wisdom that goes beyond avoiding the obvious. Comparing yourself to others, even those seemingly successful, drains your energy and focus, trapping you in a cycle of doubt and dissatisfaction. Imagine a runner constantly looking at competitors during a race. They lose rhythm and disconnect from their own journey. Your purpose is unique, and true success lies in fulfilling it, not outdoing others. Start by listing your personal goals and revisiting why they matter to you. If someone else's success tempts you to feel inadequate, pause and ask, am I investing in what truly matters to me? Redirecting your efforts to align with your unique path ensures you're building a meaningful future. And as we guard against comparisons, another subtle trap awaits: laziness. Let's learn how to overcome it next. Lesson 9. Recognize the dangers of laziness. Proverbs 24 vividly describes the field of the lazy, overgrown with thorns, symbolizing the long-term effects of neglecting responsibility. Laziness starts small, postponing tasks here and there, but over time it leads to chaos that's difficult to repair. Imagine a house left unattended. First, the paint peels, then leaks appear, and soon, repairs become overwhelmingly costly. Life operates the same way. To counter laziness, take immediate action on small tasks. Begin by making your bed in the morning or tidying your workspace before starting the day. For bigger goals, break them into manageable chunks with short deadlines. Laziness doesn't vanish through willpower but through consistent habits. Now, as we overcome procrastination, let's learn how to trust divine justice when dealing with conflicts. Lesson 10. Trust in divine justice. Proverbs 24 teaches us not to repay evil with evil, a profound reminder that God's justice far surpasses human retaliation. When someone wrongs us, the natural reaction is to seek revenge, but this only traps us in a cycle of bitterness. Think of a farmer planting seeds of anger. He'll only reap pain. Trusting in divine justice frees us to move forward with peace and focus on what truly matters. Practice this by starting with forgiveness. It doesn't have to be instant or easy. Take small steps. For example, write a letter to someone who hurt you, even if you never send it. This helps release the emotional weight. When tempted to retaliate, ask yourself, what will this action build? Moving forward with a light heart allows you to pursue your true purpose. Now that we've uncovered these 10 lessons, let's wrap up with a powerful call to action. Now that you've delved into these 10 powerful lessons from Proverbs 24, the question remains, what will you do with this wisdom? What good is learning about resilience, wisdom, and justice if it doesn't translate into real changes in your life? Think about it. Is it time to reorganize your priorities, adjust your attitude, and start building the life you deserve? Each of these lessons has the potential to transform your way of living, but it's up to you to take the next step. So, tell me, which of these lessons resonated with you the most? Which one will you start applying today? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can discuss how to put this into practice together. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to keep learning and growing. After all, your journey of wisdom and growth is just beginning. Shall we build this life together?